Good morning, everyone. In this video, we will review factoring. Um, we will start with this example: 6x squared minus 13x plus 5. Okay. We want to factor this completely. This is trinomial, and I want to remind you how can we factor a trinomial. We multiply the first and the last number. 6 times 5, 30. Put it up here. And the middle term, put it down, negative 13. Now this is your turn to think about two numbers. If you multiply them together, the product will be 30. And if you add them, the sum will be negative 13. What are the two numbers if you multiply give you 30? We have some options. The correct one would be 3 times 10. Because 3 times 10 give you 30, but we have something to fix here. 3 plus 10 is 13, and I want it to be negative 13. That means we will change this sign only. Negative 3 and negative 10 give you negative 13, and if you multiply negative 3 and negative 10, negative times negative is positive there. And the variable here is x, but we will put 6x because the first term here is 6x squared. We'll put 6x up here. Now the two factors. Write the two factors and just put them in simplest form. The first one, 6x minus 10. The second one, 6x minus 3. Put them in simplest form. The first one can be divided by 2. 6 divided to 3x. 10 divided to negative 5. The second factor divided by 3, 2x divided by 3 divided 3 is 1. This is the answer. If you want to factor completely, this is the answer. Let's see another example. Factor x squared minus 10x plus 24. I think this is easier than the first one because the coefficient of x squared here is 1. If you don't have any number, that means you have 1. Multiply the first and the last one, 24, and you have negative 10. Think about the two numbers. If you multiply, the answer is, the multiplication is 24, and if you add them, the answer is negative 10. Yes, 4 times 6, 24. 4 and 6 is positive 10. I need it negative. Okay, now it's correct. Negative times negative give you positive 24, and negative 4 plus negative 6, negative 10. The coefficient is x, and the answer now is x minus 6 multiplied by x minus 4. This is the final answer. Okay, let's see another one. Okay, this question is multiplication. What is the product of the following expression? The product here means we will multiply. To multiply this, we can use the distributive property. Multiply by each term. Multiply 2x by each term. 2x times x squared. 2x power 3. Remember, when we multiply, we add the power. Plus 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times negative 5, 2 times negative 5, negative 10, x. Don't forget the x. Okay? You can use the box method. You can put 2x here, multiply by x squared plus x minus 5, and it will give you the same answer, 2x times x squared, 2x to the third power, 2x times x, 2x squared, 2x times negative 5, negative 10x. I hope you can do the same with the next one. Is the same, okay? Try to practice yourself and do the next one, okay? How can we, if I said solve the equation, okay? If I have an equation, it doesn't mean to factor only, but you have to find the value of x. Solve the equation x squared plus 8x plus 12 equals 0. First, factor, then find the value of x, okay? 1 times 12, 12, and 8. What is the two numbers if you multiply give you 12 and if you add give you 8? 2 times 6, good. And the variable is x. This is the first factor, this is the second. X plus 2 and x plus 6 equals 0. Then solve the linear equation and find the value of x. Okay, for the first one, you subtract 2 from both sides. Then x equals negative 2. This is the first solution. And in the second one, you subtract 6. Then x equals negative 6. How many solutions you have? Yes, 2. If you plug in for x equal negative 2 or x equal negative 6, this equation will be correct. That means we have two solutions for this quadratic equation. If you need any help, let me know. Don't forget to solve your worksheet